Welcome to part 5. Today we're going to get this thing going and see if we can take it for a rip. Right, about to mount up the supports for the bearing holders, and this rail will be for the calipers. Right, this is the fuel tank I'll be using now instead of the fuel jerry, because that didn't work. So the fuel pump, since it's not a flat bottom, will go in here, and it's just the right size to fit in there perfectly. And then I just got to plug some holes at the top. It has a fuel cap as well. Okay, I got the hole in the bottom for the fuel pump. It'll just go all the way in like that. It'll be nice and snug. And what I'll do is I'll just have a bit of angle going across here and bolt it in here and here, and then that should bolt it in hard enough to press the O-ring on there and hold this in place. Okay, fuel pump's in there, got the little bracket on, sealed it up around the outside. So now we got the O-ring and this sealant holding all the fuel in, so it shouldn't leak this time. Now I just got to mount the fuel tank up and go about here, just sitting on top of the engine. I use a bit of angle to mount it up. Got the 4 fuel tank mounts on. That one's hidden under there. So the fuel tank should be good to go on. I just got to fill it up with fuel, make sure there's no leaks. So these are the sprockets I'll be using. I have a 17 tooth sprocket on the engine on the front, and I have a 25 for the rear. These were pretty hard to get. I could only get them in a blank sprocket, so I've had to drill out the middle, drill the bolt pattern, and it'll slide right on. Okay, got some big news. This is the important part for Lily. So this is the bit that accepts the coin. It goes up that way actually. It takes 10-cent coins. And give me a sec. Put the coin in and you turn it. And then when you're turning it, it presses the button up there. Let me try and get an action shot. Pressed, and then the coin comes out and we get 10 cents. So this will just this button up here will be what cranks the engine, and it's going to be mounted on this. So this was where that hole is on the side. I cleaned it up. I just cut a hole in it and glue this into here. Got the coin operated mechanism in. Got a little lock on there, and as you can see at the moment, without any coin, if I turn it, it won't go past there, and even if I turn it the opposite way, it won't go all the way, won't start. And then if I put 10 cents in and then turn it, it'll go all the way around and press the button. I also have a little latch on here so I can open it up. Oh, that's the wrong key. This is the right one. Open it up, and you can see I can collect my money in here, and I can also put, this is the ignition, and I can put the key in there when I need. Alright, I got the coin mechanism all wired up, so have a listen to this. We'll put 10 cents in. We'll make sure the ignition is on and the kill switch is off, and when we turn the coin, it cranks. There's no fuel tank at the moment, so it didn't start, but we good. Just mounting some more things in the cab here. So I've got the brake cylinder mount here, using the ones off the old go-kart, so hopefully they're good enough. Also got the dash mount up here for a new dash. Mounting up the brakes at the moment, using a bit of angle. This is a stock front caliper off an NP09. Before I drill the holes into the mount, I got to hook up the brake lines and clamp down on the brakes, just to make sure this caliper is centered on the disc. After I get it all mounted up, that'll come. Mounting this will be probably the last thing I do, because that axle will have to be in the final position. this is how the axles will be. Got 2 sprockets here, 1 here, the brake disc. I'll mount the calipers now because I'll put the brake lines on. Got the chains mounted on here. All the sprockets are on the axles properly. Everything's done up. We are 1 step closer. The chains are on, it's all tensioned. I'm bleeding the brakes at the moment. As soon as I get this fuel tank, I will be taking this thing for a drive. Finally got the fuel tank on. No leaks under there, at least I hope. Everything's connected up. I just got to put 10 cents in now. 10 cents. Ignition on. Kill switch off. Check it's in neutral. Holy shit. Why the fuck did that just go full throttle? Shit, that my fucking ears. I have no idea why that just went full throttle. Holy shit. Okay, this is take number 2. The throttle is not all the way on, that's good. Kill switch is off. Ignition. Alright. That was the kill switch, ignition off. Alright, I'm ready to see if this thing has done a move. This is scary. So as you guys just saw, as soon as I shifted into a gear, it would just cut out. I'm gonna guess that's either probably the kickstand switch, because it probably thinks it's down at the moment. As soon as you put it in gear, it'll cut out, maybe. Either that, or I have no idea. Well, I guess that didn't go to plan. Don't know what I was doing. I don't know why I let off the clutch so much. And the throttle is so touchy on this thing. But I'll get used to driving it soon. But at the moment, she is all prepped to go out for her first test run. Got the tail on the back. She does look very nice today. Hopefully we'll have some fun today.
Barn was on our MT09 yesterday. He's getting the place for the road.
We're neutral?
Yeah. too much throttle.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah. Alright, now that was a bit of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Some good sends. I've sort of learnt what needs to be fixed now. Mostly just the axles, they're not really rated for this much power. But I know what I need to fix, should be pretty easy. So thanks for watching. This isn't over. I got a lot of work to do. We've got to make some proper power, and I want to take it out and race some actual cars.